So what exactly are variable yardage factors? When Dr. Nicely came back to make more charts for Paydirt in 1988, this is one thing that he added. It's called the variable yardage factor. Here's what they are: the DS, X, T1, T2, and T3. DS direct sum of the dice. X is 40 minus the normal total of the offensive total of the dice. T1 is just the total of offensive total. T2, the total of 2 rolls of the offensive dice. T3 is the total of 3 rolls of the offensive dice. And then they give a couple of examples here in the rules supplement. I've laid them out here for you. Here's a 37. So that's the first one example they give. It factors out to a DS equals 10, X equals 3, T1 equals 37. There again is the first roll. In the second roll, they roll a 13. In example 2 they give you here, the DS would be 4, 27 on the X, and T1 is 13. And then if you combine them with the first roll to get your T2 factor, that gives you 50. So how does this play into the charts themselves? Here's Nicely's original version chart example of 78 Rams, in his first formula that he did in the late 70s. And as you can see on the defensive chart, I'm sure you play these charts a lot like I have. You'll know that on the interceptions, there's only 3 options there: intercept 20, intercept 31, intercept 1 on the sideline. Now, the Rams in 78 had 78 interceptions during the regular season. So it's not really likely that they're going to have that same number popping up on the interception yardage factor there. So that's where the variable yardage factor comes into play. It gives you a little bit of variety and adds a little spice to the game, I think. I wouldn't overuse it, though. Here's an example of one of Nicely's version 2 charts, 1989. And here's the variable yardage factors in action. X, T1, intercept DS there on the blitz for the 89 Bills. They also use it on special teams and on the offensive side of the chart as well. So there you have it, variable yardage factors. You either love them or you hate them. Either way, I think it's a good addition to the game. I try not to overuse it, but I think it does have its place.